Every year in the state of Texas, peace officers are required to qualify for their firearms. But in Rusk County, Sheriff Jeff Price requires his deputies to qualify twice a year, one of those times in low light conditions.
Like tonight. And this evening, KTK's Kara Pritchard had a chance to go through the qualification process to see just how tough it is. She now joins us live. Old Deadeye, Kara here. What was it like?
Well, Neil, I learned a lot from Sheriff Price tonight. He says many other agencies require their officers to qualify in low light, but some are just catching on to the trend.
A lot of your officer-involved shootings occur in low-light conditions.
That's why the Rusk County Sheriff's Office takes their training to another level. In a 50-round qualification, they simulate nighttime situations to make sure their officers are prepared for anything.
One is simulated just street lights, just regular light that you would have in any city or town. And then as we get closer, we start turning the lights off to where it's just car headlights. And then we go to strictly flashlights, complete darkness, using nothing more than the flashlight the officer has.
And lastly, no flashlights at all, just the overhead lights from the patrol unit.
It's a little different than standing out here and shooting in broad daylight. It adds a totally different realm to it.
According to the Texas Attorney General, last year there were 70 officer-involved shootings. Sheriff Price says training is of high priority, and while I had the opportunity, he allowed me to go through the qualification too.
There's a lot of picking and ribbing going on out here between the officers. Turns into more of a competition to see who can shoot the best.
Thursday night, it was competition off the street, but the skills developed can save lives. Now, in order to pass, he requires them to complete 80%, and I found an unexpected skill of mine as I passed qualification, so that was pretty exciting, but Sheriff Price guided me through each phase. Now, this type of training is very important because if an officer is involved in a shooting, training records are one of the first things looked at. Reporting live, Kara Pritchard, KETK News.
I think it's going to start being nicer to Kara. Coming up after the break, we'll be tied